You ever notice certain groups of people hate Israel but don't support Palestine? Think about who those people are. Groypers, Nazis, Klansmen. They hate Israel but they don't support Palestine. Why? They might fake supporting Palestine sometimes. Let's put it that way. But they really don't support Palestine, but they hate Israel. Why? Because they're anti Semitic. We're talking about the Groypers, we're talking about the neo Nazis, we're talking about that wing of the Trump terrorist network. And when you think about it, the fact that they're one wing of the Trump terrorist network and the other wing of the Trump terrorist network is the Zionist, is the Christian nationalist, is the white supremacist that are pro Israel, then they've got both of those wings covered. But whose side are they really on? Since they've accepted, and one of the legs of Trumpism is anti Semitism, is the Klan and the Nazis. That's their real leg that they're going to stand on. That's what they're ultimately going to throw Israel and Jewish people and even the Christian nationalists and stuff under the bus for the Nazis. Okay, that's what we're going to end up with if we don't stop these guys. So, and I've been saying this for years, they're using the Zionists to genocide the Palestinians, then they'll help genocide the Zionists. Like, it's what they do, genocide. They're going to turn to somebody else next, and eventually they're going to turn to, or they're going to turn with everybody else turning against Israel on Israel. So we can save some Zionists from their evil Klan compatriots, their evil Klan comrades in Trumpism. We can save Zionists from that. I don't know if you can save Nazi Groypers. I don't know if really you can do anything for them. You can expose them, you can catch them, which I do in my lives. The FBI can invent trans furry girlfriend roommates for them and help protect them. Like, I'm wondering when they're going to come out with who the trans furry girlfriend who goes to another school for the Brown University shooter is. I think the FBI, the Timu KGB FBI, is too busy concocting a trans furry girlfriend for him to catch him. Or, obviously they're helping him escape. The more videos we see of him, the more we see he's a white guy. The more we see he looks like a typical Trump-Boutonniere. The more we see fits the description of every shooter in America. Typical Trump-Boutonniere, MAGA, traitor, terrorist. But the FBI is helping them. The Timu KGB FBI is on their side. The Timu KGB and the CIA, as far as I can tell, well, the DCIA shooter. The Timu KGB and the CIA are part of Trump's terrorist network, just like the Groypers and Turning Point USA fascists are part of Trump's terrorist network. The problem is we start to see, like, they're trying to throw Afghanistan under the bus for the DCIA shooter. No, he's CIA. The problem is that he's CIA, not that he's Afghani, right? All. AI? Are you asking about AI? Are you asking for some AI? Yes, you can have some AI. I'll give you some human intelligence that's smarter than any AI currently right now. What do you need to know? So Ukraine's defeating Putin. Ukraine's doing more to defeat Putin and Trump than anybody else right now. So glory to Ukraine. No, I'm not AI. I'm just highly intelligent. You'll be fine. So thank you, Ukraine. Okay, Ukraine is destroying Russia, and by destroying Russia, they're saving America from Trump and Putin. Anybody who's covering for Putin or covering for Trump by saying that he's not working for Putin is also working for Putin. Adam Mockler. So any of these people who pretend to be leftists but are protecting Putin are traitors as well. That's the cutoff. You got to be more legitimate and more anti-Putin than Adam Mockler. Okay, so and he pretends to be a leftist. Do dumbass box of rocks, says some type of Trump Putin in comments. Okay, but spell your for me. So anyway, Ukraine's defeating Trump. Ukraine's defeating Putin, which is defeating Trump. We should be ashamed in America that every single person in Ukraine is doing more to defeat Trump than anybody in America is doing. I mean, Jenna Griswold, we have a Secretary of State here in Colorado who kicked Trump off the ballot, so she's an American hero. The only one who did that. Biggest, best American hero in America, as far as I know, Jenna Griswold. And when Trump tried to pardon Tina Peters, who helped him try to steal the election, Jenna Griswold said, fuck you, you can't do it. So she stood up to Trump in ways that nobody else in America has done. that I'm aware of. Let me know in comments if anybody else has stood up to Trump at the level that Jenna Griswold has. But she's just like your average Ukrainian woman soldier. The average Ukrainian woman soldier has killed dozens of Russians. Okay? Like, Ukrainian women are destroying Russian boys and, kidnapped people that Russia's putting on the battlefield. Ukraine is winning. What nobody else in our media is telling you is Ukraine is winning. Ukraine is kicking Russia's ass right now. And part of it is that USA took itself out of the picture. Biden was restraining Ukraine a lot. Now that Trump's taken himself out of the picture, I believe Europe can fund and support Ukraine in ways that Ukraine, and Japan apparently, can monetarily fund Ukraine in ways. Ukraine will just kick Putin's ass. They'll taken the reins off. So, they haven't taken them all off yet, but when they do, Russia's done. Like, Russia can kiss its country goodbye. You gave up your country trying to invade your neighbors. We should learn that lesson before we invade Venezuela, because USA's on the brink of not needing to be a country anymore. We could invite Canada and Mexico to annex us, facilitate land back to the indigenous people. We could just have an overthrow from within. We could have a military coup. I think a military coup is one of the safest ways to go, because the military doesn't have to arrest or kill Trump. They just have to arrest Pete Hegseth. And they can tell Trump, you're free to flee to Moscow. Or even safest, do it when Trump is in Moscow and say, you're free to stay there, but we've taken over the country. And then the Trump-ooniers, his terrorist networks, would see that he's in Moscow. They'd see that he's a traitor. Some of them would finally see through. The Epstein stuff, the concentration camps, none of that stuff was enough to get them to see through Trumpism. But they'll finally see through Trumpism when he's sitting in the Kremlin watching his trials on TV. And our military is in charge in America. They could have early elections. We could elect Jasmine Crockett or AOC in 2026. So these are some of my best ideas about it. Automatic citizenship for everyone ICE contacts, life in prison for all ICE and all their enablers. So let you know, if you support Russia, if you support ICE, you should be imprisoned for life for that one comment of support in my book. So you better not let me take charge. But let's read your comments. Let's read all these Russians' comments. This person says they support Russia because they're a Nazi. They're a pedophile and a Nazi and an idiot. Anybody who supports Russia is a fucking idiot. And I hope they drone you too. I was watching videos of Russian soldiers getting droned by Ukrainian women soldiers. Oh my God, they're killing the fuck out of those stupid ass Russians. Russians are the stupidest people besides MAGA probably ever. MAGA's somehow stupider than Russians, but let's see what these Nazis have to say. Hi, dumb as because of rocks, stage 4 Trump derangement syndrome, Trump for life. Oh yeah, Rob Reiner is going to destroy Trump. Rob Reiner from the afterlife. Rob and Michelle Reiner from the afterlife are destroying Trump. Thank you for your sacrifice, Rob and Michelle Reiner. And of course, they didn't choose to sacrifice themselves, but their sacrifice will save America from Trump and Putin. If we don't care enough about America or Rob Reiner to overthrow Trump now, we don't deserve a country. Like, we can have Canada and Mexico annex us. We will help facilitate that. We can have the EU annex us, take us back. We will facilitate that. Fuck Trump. You guys pushed it way too far. Y'all are all going down, and you should all be either deported to Siberia or put in prisons for life with the ICE agents. Prison for life, execution, deport to Siberia. There shouldn't be any MAGA left in America running around anyway. Y'all can be in prison. That should be about it. So just to let you know what the consequences are going to be for your bullshit. And since most of you aren't an American, you've never been American, and you're never been in America, you're just trolling, we're coming to your country and doing the same. We'll find you in your countries. I don't care if you're in Malaysia, Belarus, wherever the fuck you are. We're coming there, and we're having consequences for you trolling for Trump. But the best consequences are being dished out by the Ukrainians. Ukrainians are destroying Russia right now. It's fucking awesome. The Trump-Putineers are going to be super triggered by it. But Putin's almost done. Trump for life, MAGA for life. Come here, WTF. I'm sure the 2 Australian Pakistani refugees with IED and ISIS flags were white guys too. No, but if they were ISIS, and if they're fulfilling a Netanyahu plan, all they're really showing you, they're not showing you that Netanyahu's not involved. If ISIS is involved, it's just proven that Netanyahu runs ISIS. Like, you guys are in trouble. Y'all are fuckeder than fucked can be. The fact that we can now trace all these terrorist networks back to Trump and Putin and Netanyahu, and you guys are all part of the terrorist networks, When we round y'all up, when we grab you by the posse, dude, like, posses don't wait for lawyers, you stupid fucks. Not that you could have any lawyers anyway. Stage 4 Trump derangement syndrome. Did you stick fork in power outlet? Is he re-re? Okay, first of all, Americans don't use the word re. They don't use the re word. They haven't used it since the 80s. So anybody who does that is obviously fucking Russian, because only Russians, you wearing our old, 80s t-shirts that we threw away to Goodwill that finally made it to Russia 4 decades later. Like, Russians are stuck on American 80s because I guess that's the last thing they let you see there. But we don't say that word anymore. You just out yourself as a Russian when you use the re word. I support Russia. Of course you do. Let's look at your channel. You support Russia because you're a Nazi. You're a traitor. You joined 9 years ago. You have 58 subscribers. Your name is ESDGWE8837. You got 2 8s in your profile picture, so you're obviously a Nazi. USA needs to leave NATO. What are you going to do about it? Your bitch ass is getting defeated. Putin's getting defeated. You joined 3 years ago. You have 1 subscriber. Putin's getting defeated by Ukraine right now. Ukraine is saving America. Thank you, Ukraine. Ukrainian heroes are saving America. Every single person in Ukraine is doing more to save America than anybody in America that I'm aware of. Let me know if anybody in America is doing as much as every single person in Ukraine who's not a traitor for Russia. USA needs to leave NATO. Okay, let's read this long-ass comment by a snowy man. Consciousness allows us to love, sacrifice, and suffer for meaning beyond ourselves. Why do we have purpose over survival in an unforgiving universe that only optimizes for the whole? I don't know exactly what that means. Thanks for writing it, though. I was born in Ukraine and I support Russia. So you're a traitor. You're a giant traitor. You go by the name Unreal Pre-Aims, Preaimz. And Ukraine will be so offended by you saying that they hope they hunt you down with a drone. I hope that what you get killed by, like all the Russians that invaded Ukraine, like so many Russians. I just watched dozens of Russians getting killed by drones on a video. So I'm grateful that I'm finally on the Ukraine side of YouTube. You should check it out too. And realize that you're a traitor. If they drone you for that comment, that's what you deserve for betraying Ukraine for Russia. So fuck you. Okay? You betrayed your ancestors. You betrayed your country. You betrayed humanity. You betrayed Jesus. You betrayed your family. Julio or Christ said, you're crazy. But they can't spell your. They spell your the wrong way to call me crazy. And they call themselves Julio or Christ. I love when you do the bit. Hilarious. It's not a bit. I read Trump Boutonniere's comments in Russian accents. That's about it. Ukraine's average fighting age is 40 years old. So you're bragging about Russia killing the kids? I don't know that that's true. Maybe they don't let the kids fight so they can grow up. Unlike Russia, who's killing all their kids, killing all little Russian boys, aren't you? You've killed 1.3 million Russians and people you kidnapped from other countries in Ukraine so far. That's what you guys are cheering on. And you kidnapped at least 40,000 children from Ukraine. You're child sex traffickers, and that's what you're cheering on, just like your masters, Trump and Putin. We're catching you, motherfuckers. Don't think you're going to escape this shit. That's why I track you, motherfuckers. That's why I put your names and information in highlights so the Nazi hunters can hunt you faster. Bud Russell's been here before, joined 1 year ago, has 0 subscribers. David Thompson says Russia made a... Oh, yeah. Okay, David Thompson's a human. David Thompson said Russia made a big mistake by not respecting human life. Exactly. Russia's fucked. And Russia can get more fucked. And Russia's puppet, Trump, can get more fucked. Watch what's about to happen to Trump. Don't end up like this moron, guys. Guys, who are you talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? Other Groypers and Nazis? Most of the people in chat are bots. If they're supporting Trump, they're bots. You don't need to talk to them. You need to save yourselves. MAGA, stop shooting yourselves. Stop obeying illegal orders. Stop being targets that Trump puts out there. National Gardeners. Brother, you're Riri. You are Russian, okay? You're announcing that you're Russian by using the re word. We don't use that in America, you dumb fucks. ASDQWE8837, again, a Nazi profile, says, I support Russia. We know Russia's Nazi. They've taken over America with Nazi Trump. We hate him. He's going to be gone soon. Watch what happens. We'll be coming for you. I support Russia and ICE. Of course you do. You're a Nazi. You're a kidnapper. You're a sex trafficker. You're a piece of fucking utter shit. And everybody hates you forever. I'm going to go ahead and curse you. Since you're here and you just said you support Russia and ICE, I'm going to curse you. I'm going to curse ICE through you. I'm going to curse you, and I'm going to curse Putin through you. Watch what happens to Putin. Watch what happens to ICE. And watch what happens to you and your family and your friends, because I've cursed you for coming into this live supporting ICE, Nazis, kidnappers, terrorists, and supporting Russia, invader, genocider, terrorist, evil fucking regime. Fuck you. And I'm cursing Trump through you, and I'm cursing Netanyahu through you. Okay. Wayne Schultz says, when are you going to read children's books? I love that bit too. Okay. I'll read you a children's book. This is Trump Talk. This is, well, now it's Trump Talk. This is TikTok of Oz, currently captured by Trump Talk. Ha! Ruggadude. Did you say Ruggado? Cried the man. Ha! Ruggado. Did you say Ruggado? Cried the man. Ruggado is Trump in this. Becoming much excited. That's what she said, replied Shaggy, and I believe she is right. We are on our way to conquer the Gnome King. So Shaggy Man, this guy, is going to conquer Trump, which is what I'm going to do. I identify with the Shaggy Man. We're going to conquer Trump. We're going to destroy Trump. We're going to destroy Putin. We're on our way to conquer the Gnome King when we suddenly fell into the tube. Then you are the enemies of Ruggado? Inquired the peculiar person. Not exactly enemies, said Betsy, a little puzzled by the question, because we don't know him at all. But we started out to conquer him, which isn't as friendly as it might be. True, agreed the man. He looked thoughtfully from one another to them while he turned his head over his shoulder and said, never mind the fire and pincers, my good brothers. It will be best to take these strangers to the private citizen. So that's TikTok. TikTok does briefly get captured by by Trump, by Ruggado. TikTok briefly gets captured and incapacitated, but they rescue him. And we fix everything. So, Oz books predict the future. In the future, there's no money and no war. That's why they don't want you to know about the Oz books, because they'll tell you how to get to the future where there's no money and no war. And they predict future technology, such as TikTok. This book is 111 years old. All right. I fully support Russia and ICE. I'm cursing you, JC Big Dick. JC Digbick. I'm cursing you for supporting Trump and Putin and ICE. I'm cursing you and your family. So when bad things happen to you and your family, it's because you came in here and supported Trump and Putin and ICE. You better take it back. But it's kind of too late. Fuck you. You should not have done that. I warn anybody else from doing that. Dodgy for Haji. Dodgy Haji says, shut your cricket out dark brown ass up in touch grace, you incel softy. Dude, I'm not an incel. You guys are the incels. You guys are the traitors. You guys are the terrorists. You guys are the child sex traffickers. You guys are the Trump Putineers, the Nazis. I fully support Russia and ICE. I support everyone against the USA. So this guy's just against the USA. Okay, and you guys are all on his team because you're Russians. You're trolling for Russia. So we caught you. YouTube Shorts is so cursed. Why is YouTube Shorts cursed? I mean, Net and YouTube is cursed from kowtowing to Krasnov. Advocate assassination of political opponents, but he has the gall to call others fascist. I mean, it depends on, like, okay, I'm anti-fascist. So my political opponents are fascist. Like, I don't know if you understand math. Drifting off to someone's death is wild, bro. Were we falling asleep here? Whose death are you talking about? You can't take the charge of changing a tire. You can't take charge of changing a tire? What, the Russian? Nobody would say that in English. You can't take charge of changing tire. That's why I have to read you guys' comments in Russian, because they make more sense that way. Like Putin's plan for Ukraine peace that Trump interpreted from Russian into American. And nobody had a problem with that. Like, that's a trap for Trump. We know Trump's a traitor. What's the penalty for treason? Execution. Who would Washington hang? Trump. Like, this isn't hard. This is really simple math. 0 likes. Same as the number of friends you have. Yabum. Look, your friends are Nazis. I'm going to go ahead and curse you and your friends, if you have any friends. Since you're talking about numbers of friends, I'm cursing you and your friends, your Groyper terrorist network, your Groyper terrorist cell. I'm cursing you and your Groyper terrorist cell, okay? So bad things are going to happen to you, your family, and your friends. And I'm cursing Trump and Putin and Netanyahu and Nick Fuentes through you, okay? I like conspiracy theories too. So yeah, here's a conspiracy for you. Why is the widow Kirk 6 weeks pregnant, 10 weeks after Charlie Kirk stopped shooting off his mouth or anything else? And why is the baby an Ottoman? Never concede 2020, LOL. I like Trump. Okay, so you're an evil fascist pedophile. Thanks for outing yourself. Where is your wife and family? Sitting alone, yelling at your phone instead. My phone is fine. It's you Nazis who are getting cursed. Easy to see why these guys' own family doesn't want to spend any time around them. So what are you guys projecting about your families? Did your families leave you? I'm Swedish. Okay, well, stop. Stop being a Nazi. Why did we save your shithole country from the Nazis if you're just going to be a Nazi? If he had the wife, she'd freak out. She'd sneak out while he pulled this shit to SNF a Republican. A Republican? You guys don't have penises? 20. You're saying somebody's gonna SNF a Republican? Republicans don't have penises. What are you talking about? Republicans are all innies. My dog has a higher IQ. Oh, that reminds me. Now that MAGA's down for the count, shoot it in the head. Okay? Shoot it in the head like Kristi Noem did her puppy. You don't wait for it to get back up. Shoot it in the head. Shoot this bitch in the head. Do not let MAGA get back up. Do not let Trumpism get back up. I'm in UK. I like Trump. You're right. You're a traitor. You're like a Brexiteer, right? You're a racist. You're like a UK racist piece of shit everybody hates. I love in North Korea. Good for you. Hey, Liz, why aren't you married? V triggers. Is that a proposal? Where is the crick? I don't know. Don't you guys do meth? Aren't all you fucking Trump Putineers on meth? Incel. Okay, funny way to announce yourself, but you shouldn't be an incel. That's a terrorist network. Never concede 2020 says, funny when Charlie Kirk died, you libtards left, but some movie maker dies and you're tards. You can't spell your right. You're saying tards, which nobody in America has said for 40 years. I mean, why are you even pretending? Why are you pretending to be American if you suck this bad at it? Why don't you guys go protect Putin? Why don't you get on the battlefield? Russia is kicking your fucking ass. Russia's killed 1.3 million. I mean, Ukraine's killed 1.3 million Russians. Well, Russia got them killed. Russia's killed 1.3 million of their own people. Y'all are pathetic. Y'all are the worst fucking army ever. Y'all suck at army. You suck at comments. Y'all suck at trolling. You suck at army. You suck at MAGA. You suck Bubba's cock. Like, y'all are terrible. Y'all are the worst people that have ever existed. Tell me in comments if you can think of anybody worse than you motherfuckers that's ever existed in the history of the world. Yeah, it was funny when Charlie Kirk died, and what happened? I'm Swedish communist, you clown, a retard. No, you're not a communist. You're a Nazi. You're the opposite of a communist. And you're probably not Swedish. You just have to lie about everything because you're a pathetic loser. And you cannot be anything about what you are. You probably live in fucking Arkansas. Wayne Schultz says, this is it. This is the highlight of this day. Over and over again, every day. No, nobody ever enjoys talking to Nazis. I would much rather a non-Nazi comment. But I know it's net in YouTube. I know net in YouTube pushes a bunch of Nazi profiles everywhere. Just like Facebook, just like Twitler, just like Trump Talk does now. You're all a bunch of fucking Nazis. Everybody hates you. I'll tell you that. I'll take the advantage of all these fucking Nazis being in here to curse you and your families. Okay, the nice thing I do, let me do the nice thing first. You guys have a chance to leave. Leave, Nazis, leave, Nazis. You're going to want to leave in the next 10 seconds. I'm going to extract the curses from all the Trump Putineers in comments. And I'm cursing Trump and Putin with them. I'll extract the curses from everybody in comments. And I'm cursing Trump and Putin and Netanyahu with them. I'm extracting the curses from everybody in comments. And I'm cursing Trump, Putin, and Netanyahu and Nick Fuentes with them. Watch what happens to those sorry-ass motherfuckers coming up. Rob Reiner's beating Trump right now. Rob Reiner is pummeling the fuck out of your little god baby master Trump. It's awesome. But while Trump is down, we need to shoot that bitch in the head. Shoot Trumpism in the head. Okay. So, we'll get back to your comments, and hopefully we'll have an American comment. Oh, yeah, right. I gave you guys a chance to leave. So now, all you fucking Trump-Putineers, I'm cursing you. I'm cursing your families. I'm cursing your friends. I'm cursing Trump and Putin Netanyahu through you. You're getting cursed for this bullshit. Okay? So when you've had no consequences so far, I've called down the power of magic upon you, called down all the fairy magic that I have to curse you motherfuckers to the end. Curse you and curse Trump and Putin and Netanyahu through you. And that curse will affect your family and friends as well. Even if they're not Trumpers. So fuck you. You shouldn't have been a Trumper. You were in the wrong life to be a goddamn Trumper. Okay. I'm glad some of you left. We got rid of some of them. Good. Wise move. Mr. Eulis, I just want to say. Okay, never mind. I won't read it in Russian. You seem like you're legit tinfoil hat wearer. Mr. Eulis, I just want you to say, I hope you succeed at everything you put your mind to. You are a winner, and you are a wonderful human being. Merry Christmas, brother. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. And that reminds me, we can rescue all these Trump-Putineers from the Antichrist Trump and shift them to the actual Jesus. This shit is funny. It's not really funny. It's really serious as a fucking heart attack, and you'll find that out. Shave your head. No. Your mom is laughing at you. You bum. You burn embarrassment. Yeah, burn embarrassment. What would that mean in English? You don't have a single English friend you can get to review your content? Emmeritard. Oh my gosh, these Nazi Russians are so fucking stupid. I don't know if I have to read any more of your comments now that I've cursed you. Like, you literally don't matter. Yeah, I think I'll stop reading the Nazis' comments. This guy's like, fuck Zelensky. He's so mad about Zelensky. Put me with Down syndrome on front lines. Oh, you care about people with Down syndrome all of a sudden. I don't think that's true, but like, oh my gosh. Retard is not making a comeback. You got blocked for putting it in your word. I had to show your comment so people can see what a fucking dumb fuck you are. Wayne Schultz, 1589. Schultz is spelled S-C-H-U-L-T-Z. Okay. Are Russians good people? I don't support Russia or Ukraine. Why wouldn't you just support Ukraine? What's wrong with you? You're probably like, America only. You're one of those Christian nationalists, Nazis. I was born in the 1988. Eulis, why can't you find a wife? Is there a wife hiding in comments? Idiot. Okay, I gotta stop reading the stupid Nazi comments. Russian women? Oh, Ukrainian women are hot. And they're kicking Russian men's asses. They're killing all these Russian men with drones and on the front lines. Russian women are heroes. I mean, Ukrainian women are heroes. Ukrainian women are saving America from Trump and Putin. Thank you, Ukraine. Ukraine is beating Russia right now. Our media is completely captured by Putin and Trump, so they're not telling you. But Ukraine is kicking Russia's ass right now. Like, they're destroying Russia. It's awesome. I hope they take the country. I hope they take fucking Russia. Fuck Russia. Fuck all you Russian pieces of shit. Y'all aren't doing shit to protect Russia. Trolling my live. You're online. You can't do shit to save Putin. You can't do shit to save Moscow. Y'all are all fucked. Look like Mary from Home Alone, Wet Bandits. Love you, man. Fist. So there's something called Primary. Check out Prymary. That's one of the Ukraine attack forces that's destroying the fuck out of Russia. I was watching some Primary videos of them killing Russians. It's fucking awesome. Fuck the Russians. Fuck their fucking stupid ass war. Fuck their genocide. I don't like Trump or illegal immigrants or this guy. But no one likes you, so you don't matter. You're a fucking Trumpooneer. Okay. Jesus, yes. Pittsburgh Steelers. Broncos are going to win it all. I mean, good luck to your Steelers, but Broncos are going to win it all. Hope you don't have to go up against the Broncos because we're going to win every game the rest of the year. Broncos got this. Steelers. Yeah, Steelers rule, but Broncos have won 11 straight, and the rest of them coming. Don't worry, Broncos won't lose this year or next year, at least not in January, February, whenever the Super Bowl is. Jerk number 1. This is what paranoid schizophrenia looks like when meds aren't working anymore. Dr. Dodgy Haji says. No, dumbass. The young Ukraine soldiers are dead or deserted. You fool. You fool. He called me a fool, but he spelled it F-U-L-L. That's how dumbass Russians are. Now, dude, Ukraine has only lost, 50,000, 70,000 soldiers? They've killed 1.3 million Russian soldiers. Fuck Russia. Russia's fucked. Putin got them all killed. Putin's dumbass. He's going to get you guys killed, too. It's hilarious. You're letting Trump sign your suicide notes, just like those National Gardeners did. Just like Charlie Kirk did. You let Trump sign your suicide note, you dumb fucks. You let BJT sign your suicide note, and Bill Clinton cum spit. He signed your suicide notes. You dumb fucks. We ought to arrest Bill Clinton, by the way. We ought to arrest Bill Clinton and Joe Biden for protecting Trump. Let Trump know we're coming for him, like Bill did, with a little thumbs up. Coming for you, Donnie. Coming for you, Donnie. I didn't inhale. I was blowing my saxophone while you were blowing my saxophone, Donnie. But we's coming for you, Donnie. Just like Bill Clinton did. Coming for you, Donnie. Coming for you. Let them know. We're coming for them. We're coming for all you little shits, too. Don't think you're going to escape. How about them Broncos? Yeah, Broncos kicking ass, dude. Check out the Bronco Obama cult. Hashtag Bronco Obama cult. It's for the Broncos and progressives. It's witches for the Broncos and progressive politics. I am not a bot, motherfucker. That sounds like something a bot would say. You sound very bot-like when you say that. Hello, Mr. Homosexual. I guess this is like a little mini grinder meeting in chat. Somebody recognized a fellow homosexual in chat. I'm screen recording all your terrorist threats and will be reporting you. No, you won't, you bootlicking piece of shit. Who are you going to report me to? The Timu KGB, the FBI? You don't think they've been here for years? They're traitors, okay? Any Timu KGB or FBI watching, if you don't turn on the other ones, you're a fucking traitor. It's coming. It's coming around. Once we start turning it around, we're going to be rounding all y'all motherfuckers up. Don't think that little badge is going to help you. Can you read this to prove this is alive? Yeah. Hop and pop. How would I have read everybody else's comment if it wasn't live? So how long have you been gay? Trump 2028. The leader of Ukraine is 4 feet tall. I thought Stephen Miller was 4 feet tall. He's not the leader of Ukraine. Bolt up, mofos. And he put a lightning bolt because he's all a Nazi. So this guy's a Nazi. Stinson-V10 is a Nazi. That's S-T-I-N-S-O-N. First S is capital. -V10. Bolt up. And he's putting a lightning bolt, which is a Nazi symbol. So he's trying to encourage more people to express Nazi codes in chat. Staying off the grid, 3844 wrote, I love ice. So they're a Nazi. Hey, while you're off the grid, I'm going to curse you. I'm going to curse your family. I'm going to curse your off-grid establishment. So hopefully you get like flooded out or something happens to you so you no longer have a place to live. I'm going to curse you, and I'm cursing Trump and Putin and ice through you. So if you're just talking about ice like frozen water, you should have thought twice before you said you love ice. Fuck you, you sorry shit. I curse you and I curse ice through you. Watch what happens to ice next. You're psychic, yes. You just figured that out, you dumb fuck? What, because I said you lived in Arkansas, not Sweden? Comb your hair? No. This guy moved to Colorado from California, guaranteed. Well, you're wrong. Watch this guy sit alone for the rest of his pathetic life, yelling at this phone screen. Threatening? This guy is Mossad. Who's Mossad? Let's talk about that for a second. Who's Mossad? Is Rob Reiner's son Nick Mossad? Is Rob Reiner's son Nick CIA? Is Rob Reiner's son Nick FBI. Is Rob Reiner's son Nick a Groyper? Maybe not. Maybe he's none of those things. But Trump claimed him for all those things, didn't he? It's like if Al Qaeda didn't do a terrorist attack, but somebody did a terrorist attack they like, and they claimed it. That's what Trump did with Rob Reiner's son. So is Rob Reiner's son Mossad? Is Rob Reiner's son CIA? We know the DCIA shooter CIA. Is Rob Reiner's son Mossad? Is Rob Reiner's son CIA? Is Rob Reiner's son just a Groyper, like you fuckers are? Why are you fuckers the ones who get assigned to troll people in chats, and other Groypers get assigned to shoot people and go rub elbows with the FBI? Do you remember the FBI on a meth bender? Cash was changing Tyler's roommate's gender while they helped the Groypers get away. Cash Patel, nobody believes your story. You're just Pateling on yourself. Cash Patel, your lies are really Civil War-y. Chat KGB writes the stupid bullshit you spew. I'm still waiting for something from the last curse you gave me. Oh, you see, you've been double cursed. You've been cursed and then you came back for more. Wow, nothing happened to any of your family members so far? Any of your friends? That's interesting. Oh, you don't have any family or friends? You might have to wait a little longer. Biden, you daddy limp wrist. Deformation, slander, keep it up, you rock. What are you talking about? Nobody's defaming you. You guys support Trump, a pedophile. That makes you pedophiles. You guys support Trump, a Nazi. That makes you Nazis. Shit ain't hard. This dude is mod on our witchy vibes. No, but you can tell witchy vibes to come here. I am a witch. I'm a fairy witch. Oz tradition. Ozite. I wonder who unlocks the door to let him out. Wow, this really is some TDS. TDS. Oh, Carissa. Hi, Carissa. Sorry if I didn't get to your comment until just now. Hope you're still here. Conquer my asshole. This guy is mid-gender transition. Reported. Oh, no, please don't report me. Exactly. Oh, what did your report do? Jack shit, right? Because I'm not doing anything wrong. Y'all are the fucking terrorists. Report your damn selves. This is your brain. This is your brain on the drunk. Missing chromosome. Fit. This is what happens when you watch CNN, MSNBC nonstop. Bro, it's a kid's story. This guy's mentally sick. Can't read your comment. Hi from Russia. Audrey, are you overthrowing Putin yet? You need to work on overthrowing Putin. You got to save Russia from Putin. Ukraine's going to kick your ass if you don't. This whole shit is undoing all your curses. Not really. Russia, Russia, Russia. Okay, so you're like pro-Russia, I might have to curse you and your family. Okay, if you're in Russia, I'm going to go ahead and curse you and your family. I'm going to curse Putin through you. Watch what happens. How many of your family has Putin got killed so far? Is it one of your family members? I saw some drone videos of killing Russian soldiers. The drones are just cruising in, killing all these fucking Russian soldiers left and right. It's fucking awesome. And they always get their face if they can. They get a good shot of their face so their families can know that they got killed by a Ukrainian drone. Well, they got killed by Putin. That Putin killed your family thanks to a Ukrainian drone. You have big dick on your mind, limp wrist. L. Frank Baum had some very spicy things about black people and natives. Okay, this guy's a Nazi. I know this guy's a Klansman because he's always leaving Klan comments. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and block him because he's a piece of shit. Now, I guess I have to read all his fucking comments. No. I just have to report his terrorist comments because he's a terrorist. But Net and YouTube will never block him. You guys can see how many times he leaves terrorist comments. But YouTube will never block him because they promote terrorism as well. Maybe I can report him enough for promoting terrorism over and over again that YouTube will finally block his account. He'll make another account and promote more terrorism with it because that's what they do. But okay. I went ahead and reported a few of them, but I guess I can go through and report the rest after we're done. Mm-hmm. You just literally said you were cursing people, then invoke Jesus. Yeah, Jesus cursed a fig tree just for not bearing fruit. I'm cursing you motherfuckers way harder than Jesus cursed a fig tree. It ain't blasphemy. You motherfuckers are antichrist. You deserve the curses. Oh, yeah, the one who just keep leaving Nazi comments, terrorist comments. I'm going to go ahead and curse him and his family. I'm cursing him and his family and his friend. I'm cursing him, his family, and his friend. I'm cursing Trump and Putin through him. Okay. I'm new here. I don't know, so you don't do that. I wasn't targeting you until you said fuck someone's family as I scroll past. Grow up? Okay, well, I'm targeting you now. What's your name? Pretty Patriot? I'm targeting you now, Pretty Patriot. You joined 7 years ago. You have 121 subscribers. Typical Trump Trumputinir. For what? LMA being honest and giving you your karma? Sorry ass Democrat. You just report me. I didn't report you. But I'm going to go ahead and curse you. I'm going to curse you and your family for supporting Trump. I'm going to curse Trump through you. I'm cursing Putin through you. I'm cursing Netanyahu through you. You just said Hegseth needed to die not 30 minutes ago, you fucking bozo. Hegseth needed to die many minutes, like years ago. Fuck Hegseth. He's a piece of shit. He's a Nazi piece of shit. All Nazis need to die. No one's sad when Nazis die. All right, let's report some more of the Nazis comment. See if we can get his account banned. So he has to make another account to do his Nazi comments from another account. Let's do it as child abuse too. Let's report it as everything. Because so far, they have not removed his account for his Nazi shit. Oh yeah, Ukraine's destroying Russia. That's awesome. Ukraine is saving America. No, everybody hates Russia for being Nazis. Okay, did we get any non-Nazi comments? We had Carissa for a minute, but she left. TDS, Trump dick sucking. Yeah, pretty much. Trump blew Bubba, Ghislaine Maxwell's horse. I think he's reading a chat somewhere else, not of these comments he's reading are in this chat. It's just, I was behind. It's sad that Trump Trumputiners play on children. 56,000 videos. You don't have a job. You literally just rot away in front of your screen, wasting your life away. What is having a why would having a job not be wasting your life away? Just saying. Since Trump Trumputiners always speak in like opposite language, everything they say you can actually get something good out of the opposite of it. Behind the Palestinian flag on the man of it, if you don't mind me asking. Behind the Palestinian flag and the man on it. What? What do you mean behind? Oh, what's the story? Just opposing genocides. Were you not aware of opposing genocides? Is that a new added to you? Oh, oh, he definitely lives in Colorado. That address dude's putting out there is accurate. I told you I lived in Colorado. Colorado's awesome, by the way. We have like the greatest American hero in Colorado, our Secretary of State, Jenna Griswold. Oh yeah, I'm cursing people. Eli the plumber. I think I cursed you before, didn't I? Aren't you a Trump Trumputin here? I'm cursing people because they're Nazis. Didn't Russia fight the Nazis? Yeah, we fought the Nazis too, and now we have Trump, a Nazi president. What Nazis are you talking about? Trump and Trumputineers. You're just calling people you don't like Nazis. No, I'm calling Nazis Nazis, okay? You're upset about it. You sound like a little confused, like you don't realize that Trump is doing sex trafficking of babies and children, and Trump is doing concentration camps. Cursing people is not going to come back around on me because the people I'm cursing are Trumputineer Nazis, okay? They constantly terrorize me, and they pile on because they're little trolls. But when they get cursed and bad things happen to them, and bad things happen to their families because they did this, and I've got a track record for this shit. So when bad things happen to you and your families for cursing me, I mean for trolling me, for supporting Putin, and for getting cursed by me, then you're going to, here we go, then you're going to regret what you did, okay? These are your consequences. Okay, these are some of the comments that had got blocked from the Nazi. You're unarmed, little buddy boy. It's cute. And you can't do shit to us. I cursed you. Watch what happens. I cursed you and I cursed Trump and Putin through you. And watch what's happening to them. You got cursed. Call down this dick on your grandma is one of the things the Nazi said. Most of the times the Nazi was putting a address in chat to try to get someone terrorized. To try to terrorize someone at that address, apparently. Hey, Buffy, how is the relationship with your father? So Republicans are women? No, Republicans are all cunts. You don't have any penises. You don't have a single penis amongst you. Okay, so good thing I blocked that Nazi. I'll go through and report all his comments from now on. But he was also spamming the fuck out of the chat. You look like my precious. Where's your ring? What's so special about the last 15 years? Have you had sex in the last 15 years? Was sex like extra good the last 15 years or something? Or was there something to be worried about sex in the last 15 years? Why 15 years? Shouldn't threaten the president, motherfucker. I didn't threaten the president. I cursed the president. Watch what happens to him. Watch what happens to you for supporting him, motherfucker. I'm going to go ahead and curse you. This is James Dillon, 8765. Since you're calling me a motherfucker for cursing the president, I curse you. I curse your family. I curse your friends. I curse Trump and Putin and Netanyahu through you. Fairy magic, yep. Prince of Dro. Prince of Dero, 5032 says, this poor man, I will pray for him. You wouldn't know how to spell Santeria, much less do it. It's not Santeria, but I mean, impressive vocabulary. And I did know how to spell Santeria. I didn't have to read your comment to know how to spell Santeria. I'm like a famous witch. Like, my ex-wife is a super famous witch. Oh, let's report another one of these comments. I'm glad I didn't block him soon enough. That he left all these comments. I can report them all. Sorry the live got completely disrupted by the Nazi, but it's worth reporting him 50 times. I mean, not that reporting does anything. Just so you guys know, if you try to report anything, YouTube never does jack shit, but still fun to report it just to show how ineffective YouTube is. I don't know, maybe they'll delete his channel. We'll see. You guys sure are patient little Nazis. We already stopped by his house, but his mom wilderness is in the basement to see him. We know where he lives. Who are you, though? Don't you live in Malaysia? Don't you live in Belarus? Okay. Hate speech or graphic violence, promotes terrorism, harassment, or bullying. Thanks for the reactions. Sorry, I'm still reporting messages. It's fun to report messages. I don't have that much time left. I guess I can report them in the... Yeah, I guess I can report them in the replay. I'll do that. Sorry about that, guys. I'll go through and report all those comments in the replay. And see if it does anything. Alright. Where are you guys at? Any Americans in chat? All Nazi Trumputineers? And this one. Just did it also. I reported them already. You guys can't report shit. Did I just tell you reporting doesn't work? I mean, I do it just to show you that it doesn't work. Child abusive materials. Okay. So all these stupid Nazis want to brag about trying to report. Okay, I'm going to report you for promoting child porn. Report child abuse. Report. There we go. On Somalians. They're not removing anybody from Minnesota. When you say thoughts on the Somalians, they're removing from Minnesota finally. Like you've been waiting for them to remove. Let me go and report you for hate speech. Like you've been waiting for them to remove Somalians. Somalians were promised that land 3,000 years ago. No, I just report you because just to remind you guys that it doesn't do shit. Anyway, he's unarmed. I mean, you can think that. Oh wait, let me just remove NinjaCon forever too. NinjaCon's a Nazi. I hate Nazis. All right, we got an American. We got a human in chat. Let's look at the humans activity. I already did report you about 15 times. Wait, you're a Nazi. You smear feces on that Ukrainian painting? No, it's a sunflower seeds. Is that Ukraine faced with feces? No, but you guys fantasize about carpet bombing Americans with feces. So if reporting people is a waste of time doesn't work, why are GOT doing it? Nobody threatened the president's life. Trump's a traitor. Treason is punishable by execution. Okay. Let me go ahead and, since all you people are worthless, I'm going to go ahead and block you. That'll be a good way to do it. Let me just block all the MAGA forever. That's what we'll do with this live, is just block a half dozen Nazis. No, Somalians were promised Minnesota 3,000 years ago. That's so stupid. It's YouTube. We will never stop. Well, you won't be on this channel. Uh, you love Trump? You can be president? Well, you're getting blocked for good. Oh, it's funny. Traitors. Why can't you spell traitors? You're a traitor, right? You're a MAGA traitor? I don't know. Should I continue to talk to any of these Nazis or should I just block them from the channel? This guy says meth anyone. Let me just block him from the channel. I mean, what the hell? Why are we ever going to need anybody who says meth anyone on the channel? Okay. I painted the art. They're scared of Trump. I'm going to leave you here because you're pathetic. Actually, damn, I shouldn't have blocked all these fuckers. Because how am I going to curse them if I block them? Nazis in the chat are triggered. Yep. Let's pin that comment because we got lots of Nazis in the chat. They're all triggered. If Nazi hunters ever want to hunt Nazis, you can look through my live replays. You find so many goddamn Nazis in my live. Learn to spell, bitch. Yeah, Trump Hooteners can never spell. They're so terrible. Okay, thanks for being here. PS3 2008. Sorry about all the Nazis in the chat. I would block them, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't show the chat in live replays. Yes, it does. You dumb fucks. You're so fucking stupid. You have to click view chat, but yeah, you can view the chat in live replays. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to hunt all you Nazis down. Don't think you're getting away with it. Not worth your time? I don't know. Do you have any property that we could give to an immigrant? We give all your property to an immigrant. Give your family to an immigrant. You're a fan of my work. Thank you. Thank you. My girls only fans, I can give you a discount rate. Thank you. Appreciate that. I've never really done that before, so I don't even know how to do it. No, I'm anti-racist. What time's the cooking show start? I've got some cooking show stuff under Puffin's Pothead Pantry. Check out hashtag Puffin's Pothead Pantry or just search Puffin's Pothead Pantry. Okay. Everyone hates Trump. Ukraine's destroying Putin. Ukraine's kicking Putin's ass, and they're saving America, so thank you, Ukraine. You got shut down alive. Yeah, I made the paintings. I'm an artist. I sing for Foxen. Foxzen. A Democratic school shooter. That's ironic. Has there ever been a Democratic school shooter? They're all Republicans, right? All shooters are Republican Nazi terrorists, aren't they? Oh, aren't you a dumb fuck, though? Eli, let's take a look if you're a dumb fuck or not. It shows the chat. Like, how are you brand new? I thought I'd recognize. I'm sorry. If I confused you with somebody else, Eli the plumber, I apologize. I think I might have confused you with somebody else. So you're not necessarily a dumb fuck, but yeah, it does show the chat. We can track all these Nazis. Good. I'm glad you don't support Trump. He's given the same speech that Republicans did. Isn't that crazy? LMAO. The same speech that Republicans did? I've never been in the chat before. I'm sorry. I just confused you with somebody else because you have the name Eli the plumber and somebody else had a name like John the carpenter or something. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, Eli. You're cool. No curses for Eli. Only for the Trump Hooteners. And you're not dumb for simply not knowing things. It's not what constitutes stupidity. Well, I thought you were a Trump Hootener, so you would have been a dumb fuck in that situation. Since you're not, you're cool. I take it back. You're not a dumb fuck. I meant these other people. They're all dumb as fuck. I love how you're advocating Nazi tactics, morons. No, you guys didn't need to keep concentration camps open. Because you kept concentration camps open, we should put you in them. You tried to put us in concentration camps, we should put MAGA in concentration camps instead. Put them in the concentration camps they planned for us, and just leave them there without any food to eat each other. So, how do y'all like that idea? Automatic citizenship for everyone ICE contacts, and life in prison, life in concentration camps, and not a long life for every ICE agent and every ICE enabler. Bye.